Thompson, because we've been saying that we're going to have a lull, but what we just heard from Taylor is she's feeling some kind of mist. But when it's, gosh, what, 19, 20 degrees? Like what's going on not only in Charlotte, but all around our viewing area?
Yeah, that mist that Taylor is seeing is part of that lull, right? When we say the lull, doesn't mean that the system itself stops completely. It just means the continuous impacts take a little bit of a break. So you still could see the intermittent, the on and off again, light freezing rain, light sleet, but that's also the creepy, the Trojan horse here with the system, where we still could see some of this continue through the afternoon and in the low hours, Brandon.
We see it a lot with cold air damming or cold wedge setups around here in the Carolinas, Ted, where you'll have that lull and you won't really see much on radar, but all of a sudden you're still getting drizzle. You're still getting that mist. We see it with temperatures in the 40s and sometimes the 50s, those chilly, misty conditions. That's essentially what this is, except the temperatures are way below freezing. So it's more so of a freezing drizzle and some light sleet right now.
Yeah, and we've been watching as that light sleet and freezing drizzle. Something we looked at before, Brandon. I'm going to see if I could touch our alerts on and see some of the reports that have popped up. Not going to break down all of this, but just to show you the icy reports from the sleet and some of the freezing rain that's come in and around the Queen City with light freezing rain in addition to sleet. This is just southeast Mecklenburg County, Union County, getting freezing rain as of this morning. And we continue to have more of those recorded even further, Brandon, which is why this is, again, the lull, but just the start to more of these impacts that I can expect to echo even further this afternoon.
And then zooming this out too, Ted, I mean, just looking back to the west, I mean, just look at all of the ice reports that are back to the west. As a matter of fact, you look down and towards Alabama, it's severe thunderstorm warning. So that shows us kind of how strong this front is. But yeah, look at all the ice reports back to the west. I know it's a lot, but those are ice, snow reports, damage reports as well. And again, that part of the front's going to be moving through our area later this afternoon.
Yeah, that's why we're watching here, radar close to home, the pink over Gaston County. Now starting to pick up a little bit better on what is the sleet and freezing rain here. That's moving into Dallas. So again, as we just checked in with Taylor, just out of West Charlotte, that makes sense and that tracks that she's picking up on a little bit of that freezing rain. Radar is confirming that as of right now. Stretching up north and west towards Highway 321, High Shoals, Lincolnton, getting more of the sleet mixture here. And that's all the way up towards Newton Hickory on I-40. The impacts being felt, and that's part of the lull, which is going to give us these intermittent pockets of that freezing rain through the afternoon. As I mentioned, that Trojan horse, because we can start to get that glaze a little bit earlier than the actual torrential freezing rain that moves in later on today.
Yeah, because anything that falls now is definitely going to freeze. And when you look at road temperatures, so road temperatures actually coming up a little bit, Ted. And, you know, we do have a lot of clouds around, but the sun's strong. It's our closest star. So even with the clouds, we still get some sort of heating influence from that. So that's why road temperatures are coming up, and we also have a strong southerly flow bringing our air temperatures up as well. But still, even though road temperatures are coming up, Ted, they're well below freezing. Definitely don't want to be out on the roadways, especially now considering we've got a second wave moving through in just about a couple of hours from now, if not 3 hours. So definitely just want to go ahead and take it inside and make sure you're preparing for that second wave if you aren't already inside already.
Yeah, as you mentioned, that second wave for folks that are at home looking at a specific time of, okay, when do we want to pay attention? When do we need to really be attentive? Well, I would say still right now, make sure you have the Pinpoint Weather app downloaded. You don't want to let your guard down throughout the day. But as you head into the afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, we ramp back up as that cold front approaches and we get more of the aggressive, widespread torrential impacts of that precipitation with the cold air in place, that warm air aloft. It will likely fall as liquid, freeze on contact, which is what gives us the glaze and that freezing rain potential that we're so worried about from this system bearing down here on the Carolinas.
Yeah, and looking back to the west, you see that cold front again. It's already producing a severe thunderstorm warning in southern Alabama, and that is a sign of how strong that front is. Again, so I was mentioning earlier, if this was like 70 or an 80-degree day, like in the spring or early fall, we'd be talking about severe thunderstorms for our region today. But now we're talking about heavy freezing rain and sleet because temperatures are obviously 50 to 60 degrees cooler than that, more so in the 20s right now. And temperatures actually coming up because of that strong southerly flow that's starting to build in ahead of that front, Ted. And again, Futurecast is going to be showing us just how quickly this line's going to be moving in today.
Yeah, just pinpointing that big curve in that warm front. For anybody that can see my cursor at home, just lining that out for you, that's that warm air pushing further north into the Kentucky-Tennessee Valley region. As Brandon mentioned, that Futurecast showing what's on tap and what's in store for us later on today. There's those intermittent impacts here a little bit through your afternoon, and then 3 o'clock, which we'll be coming back on 3 o'clock to give you updates. But Brandon, this is what we're watching for, which will be the significant impacts that come into play later on today.
And that is heavy sleet, heavy freezing rain. This is going to be the heaviest precipitation we've seen all throughout this winter storm. This is going to be the worst part of the storm right here, Ted. You mentioned it very well earlier. You said it's not the first punch that gets you, sometimes the second punch. So this could be the strongest punch of the storm as it moves out of our area. Now, it is going to be coming in a little bit earlier, that second wave, compared to what we were looking at yesterday, moving through around 3, 4, 5, and 6 o'clock. And then by 7, 8, we start to clear things out. But again, we're going to be tracking more ice accumulations with that.
Yeah, looking at anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. Keep it locked with your Pinpoint Weather team. We'll keep you updated. 7-day forecast shows cold, frigid temperatures continuing, extending into the week. Overnight lows in the low teens and near single digits, highs in the 30s. So any brief thaw out will refreeze overnight all the way into early next weekend. We'll have another look at the latest and what you could expect with another check coming up after a short break.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.